Why are Hollywood's most perfect husbands choosing to cheat exactly when their wives are pregnant? You won't believe the dark, calculated pattern lurking behind the red carpets and the filtered Instagram photos. It's the ultimate betrayal, the kind that makes you question if true love even exists in Tinseltown. Imagine waking up to the news that your husband, the man you've built an empire with, the man the whole world considers the ideal partner, has been living a double life behind your back while you're literally growing his child. It sounds like the plot of a twisted psychological thriller, right? But what if I told you this isn't just fiction? What if I told you this is a calculated, recurring nightmare that's tearing the fabric of Hollywood's elite apart? We're talking about the Gone Girl effect, a psychological game so manipulative and cold, it'll leave you shaking. You think you know these A-listers? Think again. You're being lied to, and today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the secret cheating pattern that's destroying the marriages you've been obsessed with for years. The internet went absolutely wild when the rumors started swirling, but here is where it gets crazy. You see, there's this disturbing timeline we keep seeing over and over again. It's almost like clockwork. A power couple gets married, they curate this flawless, goals, image, and then, the moment the pregnancy announcement hits the tabloids, the moment when the wife is most vulnerable, when she's carrying their legacy, the husband starts drifting. And I don't mean drifting into his work, I mean drifting into the arms of someone else. Why now? Why when the stakes are at their absolute highest? Sources close to the inner circles of these stars have finally started whispering, and what they're saying is honestly chilling. It's not just about simple infidelity, it's about control. It's about the shift in power. When a woman is pregnant, she's the center of the universe, and for some of these fragile Hollywood egos, that's a threat. They can't handle the spotlight moving away from them for even a second. It's pathetic, right? Nobody saw this coming with some of these couples, but if you look at the receipts, the evidence is staring you right in the face. We've seen the late-night texts leaked, the sightings at exclusive, members-only clubs where cameras aren't allowed, and the sudden, unexplained, business trips that happen right when the nursery is being painted. It's a classic move. It's the kind of gaslighting that would make Amy Dunn blush. They keep the facade up because the brand is worth more than the vows, but the cracks, they're turning into canyons. I mean, consider the sheer audacity. You're out there posting tributes about how your life is finally complete, how you're so excited to be a father, while simultaneously banging someone from a burner account. The disconnect is actually terrifying. It's like they're living two separate lives, and they're so convinced they're the smartest people in the room that they think we won't notice. But we notice. The fans always notice. When the body language changes in those staged paparazzi walks, when the smiles don't reach the eyes, we know something is rotting underneath. And here's the kicker that's going to make your jaw drop. It's not just the cheating. It's the way they justify it to themselves. They convince themselves that they're being neglected or that the marriage has become too domestic. Can you imagine? Your partner is creating life, and you're worried about being bored. It's the ultimate narcissist's anthem. The betrayal is so deep that it's fundamentally changing how we view these industry titans. We're watching these perfect fairy tales dissolve in real time, and honestly, it's about time the truth came out. People are tired of the PR spin. They're tired of the carefully crafted apologies and the joint statements that say absolutely nothing. We want the real tea. We want to know why these men feel entitled to blow up their lives, and their families, for a temporary thrill. But wait, here is the twist that recontextualizes everything you thought you knew. We've been looking at this as a story of husbands being caught, but what if the partners knew all along? What if the perfect marriage was never anything more than a business merger, and the pregnancy was just another strategic move to keep the stock price high? What if the cheating wasn't a secret, but a condition of the contract? When you start looking at these relationships as high-stakes corporate deals rather than love matches, the drama takes on a much darker, more cynical tone. It's not just a tragedy, it's a business transaction gone wrong. It makes you wonder, who is playing who, and how many of these scandals are actually orchestrated to distract us from something even bigger happening in the background. If this blew your mind, smash that like button. Subscribe, we post tea like this every single day, and you do not want to miss the deep dives we have planned for next week. And seriously, comment below, did you see this coming, or are you just as shocked as I am? Let's get into it in the comments. I'll be reading every single one. Stay tuned.